Hey, what's up, everybody? Bdf 44 coming at you with another video. All right, man. Headed over to take care of the situation for my homegirl B. I want to help her with reapplying for her license in California since she's all the way in Texas. She can't get it done, but they do have a kiosk that I could walk up to that will allow me to kind of help her with that process. So that's what we're gonna do, man. I told you guys I was going to try to find one that was more so in the route of where I like to frequent rather than have myself kind of trying to find something in this area. She had found one, but it's like an hour and a half away from where I am right now walking. And so my thing is I like to do my walking. I like to do how I like to operate, go to Hollywood. So it'd be best for me to find one in that area. And it's just routine for me, even though it's a further distance. Psychologically for me it's easier because I always go there. So that's really what it is for me, just finding myself in a position to just kind of do what I like to do and do for a friend at the same time. So what I ended up doing was finding another one in that route, as I said I would, and it turns out, ironically enough, it's at the neighborhood Ralph's where she grew up at. That's the irony of it. Our neighborhood Ralph's on Poinsettia and Sunset Boulevard, which is literally a block away from the place that she lived in the majority of her childhood, is where I'm going to get her ID. That's the craziest thing, the craziest irony. And it's like, it could have been anywhere. We knew that they likely have them in Ralph's, but not every Ralph's has them. And so I can think of a million different Ralph's. And just so happens that the one she used to go to the grocery shop all throughout her childhood was the one that has the kiosk in that area. And so rather than to go to the one over here that's like way out somewhere in the valley, I can just go straight to the neighborhood we both know very well and get what I need to get for her. It's unbelievable. That Ralph's is literally like a good walking minute up the street from her old apartment. It's just so weird how that works. And the funny thing was that she looked up all the kiosk that would be in the area, but didn't look in the Hollywood area. I didn't tell her, hey, yo, I prefer to be in Hollywood. If I would have, she would have gotten a kick out of that herself. She never actually saw that was there. But yeah, man. So I'm going to our old neighborhood Ralph's over by her neighborhood, and that's just really cool to me how that all worked out. So we expected to be about $40, but I brought a lot more to secure just in case they didn't raise the price or something strange happened, and we could still get the business done. So it's a pleasure for me. She's done a lot for me, including getting me the place I'm in right now. She found the Studio Lodge Hotel. She found my last apartment too. You know what I mean? It's been her continuing to just kind of be right at the right place at the right time to kind of secure a lot of things in my situation. So I owe her a lot, and it's gonna be a pleasure to take care of this for her. And I didn't want to keep putting it off, because the thing was, if I had to go trekking out somewhere around here, I didn't know if I would have time to do it today. Because going somewhere you don't know where it is, gotta wait on buses and stuff like that, I just didn't think I would be able to get it done today with the Laker game coming on at 5:30. And then, of course, tomorrow is Bible study at 4:30. So it's like I would have to put this off well until next week. Monday, maybe I'd feel like doing it. Tuesday is day you got to pay the rent for this room. So it's like if I keep putting it off, I won't get it done till well into the week next week. And it's like, no, when you say you're going to do something for somebody, you want to handle it right away. You don't want to put it off as if you don't think of it as a priority. So that's why I'm like, yo, I want to take care of this today. And then to come to find out that it's a place that I can often frequent on my regular routine, that I can take care of this. So it's like, oh man, I ain't even got to do that. I don't even have to worry about trying to catch 2 buses to some random location in the valley that I don't know of. I just go to the neighborhood I grew up in. And so this is perfect. I'm glad that I chose to do this today. And we'll take care of it and buy some groceries while I'm there, because I definitely have some stuff to purchase. And then just head back here and be ready for the game at 5:30. It's 11:15 right now or something like that. So This ain't I'm not working against the clock really at all. I should be able to leisurely make this happen unless something weird happens with the trains, for which I don't claim, but you always got to be ready for anything. But yeah, that's really it, man. Just going out. I've been in the house for the last couple of days. I ain't gonna say against my will, but trying to beat the rain, because the rain's been coming down hard. Yesterday the weather was nice, but I was not feeling well, man. I think the fish that I was eating, even though it didn't cause me the same trouble as the things I was allergic to, there was physical pain in my stomach. And every day I ate that fish. So it's like I'm definitely not eating fish anymore. Not that particular fish anyway. Because that caused me some different type of trouble. It's always something with my stomach. So yesterday I just decided to stay in, did a lot of praying, worked on a playlist yesterday, completed the K-list 409. And it was like a rock CD. It's not hip-hop at all. I just didn't see any hip-hop music or anything R&B that really came out this past Thursday. But it did have a lot of alternative music and rock stuff that I actually like. So I slapped all of that together and made a pretty solid playlist for that genre. Some weird stuff, stuff that don't necessarily fit the culture I'm from, but I've learned over the years through messing around with music to have an ear for their music, certain, my type of rock. So that's what I did. I've made several song playlists like that at this point. It's not necessarily out of my wheelhouse anymore. It used to be, but over the last 2 years, I've been venturing into the alternative rock area of life for a while. I found music over there that I like and certain types of music that I like. So if anything, I just found a way to find something that fits a style of a vibe that I like, and I think I captured that last night. I haven't listened to it back. It might be some editing needed to be done, but it's gonna be done, and we'll listen to it probably after the game tonight. Make some art for it, post it then. So it's not posted yet, but 409 will be up later. And so that's pretty much that. Keeping up with everything. I've been doing my deep 20s, as I call them. I've now skipped up to 23 on my deep push-ups. Still managing to do like 2 sets of 170 a day on the half push-ups. So I'm trying to keep my half push-ups going. I can feel that it's starting to weaken in regards to doing those, since I've cut down on the reps, or rather the sets of those. But when you replace them with something else, you just live with it. And then as I meditate on it, I've been pretty dang confident that that's what I should be doing right now, is mixing it up, doing not only the push-ups that I'm used to doing, the half push-ups, but getting down there and damn near letting my chest touch the floor and just pushing up from 20. So we've added 3 to it over the last 3 days, and it feels weird. It feels like I'm not doing enough, but just the same, at the 23rd push-up, I'm straining, you know what I mean? Far more than I ever do with my half push-up. So it's like, I know it's working. I know it's working because it's difficult to do. And it takes more out of me doing the 23 than doing the 170 halves, which is absolutely insane when you consider it. But that just shows you how poor the push-ups actually were in the grand scheme of things. What I was doing. Like, I'm doing 170 of them, but if you're only going halfway down, you're not really getting the full range of motion, and most importantly, you're not getting the full definition. So all these damn push-ups I'm doing, and I'm only seeing little parts of my my chest starting to form. It's like, nah, we gotta dig in differently. We gotta start doing other push-ups, try to get more of what it is I'm looking for done. And once you start getting to 170 and you're still not seeing any definition, it's like, yeah, that's what's the problem. Form ain't full, and it's time to take what it is that you've gotten from the half push-ups and become more advanced, and then build from there. So that's really what I've been meditating on, and what's been told to me. Just do it. Don't worry about your 170s. We'll do maybe 2 or 3 of those a day, but most of the time we want to get down and do proper push-ups and build ourselves some strength that is a bit more full, I guess is what you could say, and I'm seeing it. After all that soreness I had last week, I can definitely see my shirt fits different right now than it did. My chest is fuller than it's ever been, just off of the strength of what I did in those situations, coupled with these 20s, these deep 20s that I've been doing. So it's working. It's working. I don't have any intention of slowing down. I'm gonna get some strength by hook or by crook. I don't care what my age is. I'm not really interested in, how I'm feeling in a given moment. It's only 23 push-ups at this point, so it ain't like I'm sitting down there for a year. But it is a hell of a strain, man, trying to get the proper forms going for my chest. It's a strain, so I'm proud of it. Go keep it up, and that's really what it is. I built my way. When I started doing half push-ups, I started at what, 50 I think I was. I worked my way up to 170, so I know what it takes to build myself up, and I will. So we'll capture this moment, realize how much of a strain it is just getting 23 out. When we get to 70, 80, 100, we'll remember these moments and see how much we've built from here. So that's really what it is, man. I have every intention of doing that exact thing. Excuse me there. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. What else is going on? I ain't really been paying attention to a whole lot going on in the world today. I've been paying attention to my Lakers and stuff like that. I left the Lakers Celtic video up there this morning. Like I said, that game starts at 5:30, so I'll be intentional on being able to cover that as usual. Nothing changes in regards to my intensity. Of course, we got those back-to-backs coming up this week, and over the next 2 weeks, 3 sets of back-to-backs. So it's got to be a lot of highlights watched and homework done and videos done. It's gonna be a test of one's consistency, a test of one's dedication to keep up the quality that I'm used to watch these highlights when there's so many teams to pay attention to this week. But at the same time, it's what I love to do, and at this point I'm very, very comfortable doing it. And so it's just a matter of me setting aside the hour and a half or whatever it's going to take to watch these highlights and to do the little homework that I got to do so that my videos can be prepped properly, and that I can have all the data that I normally do for the quality that I like to provide. So that's going to be the challenge this week, man, with all these damn back-to-backs. It's making sure that I stay up on every single one of them, and just watch as much highlights of these opponents as I can work into the equation. So that's what I'll be doing. Hope the NBA fires their schedule maker. Whoever made the schedule this year, they really need to get rid of that person, or get rid of that program. If it was AI, get rid of that. It's awful, man. The Lakers don't even have the worst schedule of all the schedules. That's what I'm starting to realize. I didn't really study anybody else's schedule, but I've been looking at them lately. I'm like, man, the schedule makers, we actually have a fair schedule in comparison to some of these other teams. These teams got terrible schedules. Play the same teams over and over again. Got back-to-backs up and down the lineup. This is a bad way to go, man, for a lot of these teams with the way they put this schedule together this year. So, just got to put up with it for the rest of the season, and hopefully they do make those changes. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I feel okay. I woke up this morning feeling a little more dizzy than usual. I don't know what the heck that was about, but I was definitely dizzy this morning, and did my workout anyway, did my little squats and all the stuff I do, one-legged push-ups and stuff like that. I'm up to 27 one-legged kind of knee bends. I wouldn't call them squats, but bend your knee, holding my opposite leg behind my back. I've pushed my way up to 27 of those, so that's really serious. I'm trying to really train myself in not only other areas of strength, but in balance, and see what comes of it. Just as we get older, these are the type of things that I think are most important. Take care of your equilibrium, eat better, take care of your cardio, and build strength. That balance is a lot in and of itself. You want to keep that going. You definitely want to train that as you get older. And so that's what I'm doing now. And just letting the chips fall where they may as it pertains to the vanity aspect of it. Whatever I see in the mirror, if I'm putting in the work, it should build to be all right. So that's where we're at right now, just continuing the process of trying to build up all of these great habits that I hope to carry well into my 50s. So, it feels good to be out, man. It feels good to be out. I've been in the house too much this week because of this weather, because of not feeling well and all different types of crap like that. It feels great to be out. I'm happy to be out. Glad I'm doing something that ain't just for myself, you know. And hopefully we can get it done without any issues. I still have my doubts that this is actually something I'm gonna be legal for doing, but it is what it is. You know, I'm trying to help a friend, put her in a position to get what she needs. So if it ain't right, then I'll take it on the chin. But I'm not looking to do anything weird. Just go to the kiosk and put the information in that she gives me, pay the little money that's in there, and have it sent to her unit. Just have it sent to her. That's it. So that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. Continue to walk here, enjoy my day. The weather is beautiful. It can't be no more than 73 degrees. No light breeze. It's real nice out here, man. And you know, can get my exercise in and get back home, enjoy a game against our biggest rivals. So that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Bdf 44, I thank you all for watching. I'm out.